Hey you guys, it's Jamie with milkallergymom.com. I let you guys know while I was in the grocery store earlier that I would come on about 4 o'clock to let you know about the dairy-free groceries that we bought today. I actually had a couple of new finds, and that is why I was excited to share those with you. So our disclaimer, as always, is to check labels for yourself and call companies for yourself. We've had recalls in the last couple months with different companies, so I think a lot of us are on higher alert than usual. These have been companies that we thought were safe, and so I know that at least I am a little more on edge. I actually called 2 companies while I was in the grocery store. Hi, Judith. So one really weird, bizarre thing is I called a company that I had never seen before with some sweet potato fry, and it said it was like a chip bag, and it said that they were kosher and there was no milk in the ingredients. And I called just to ask about processing while I was standing there, and the lady told me that there was milk in the product. And I said, it says it's not that kosher is a given, but I said I don't see milk in the ingredients. I was just wanting to know about processing. Are you sure? I said, this is the brand, this is what they're called. Are you sure there's milk in it? So if you guys find a sweet potato fry, I think the company was like Boulder, and I hate just throwing that out. That I don't know. I don't know if the lady was confused, but it just goes to show that even when you're getting these people on the phone at the companies, I know that it's just going to be really random sometimes. So I don't know. I don't know that everybody knows what they're talking about at the companies even. So I know that our friend Allison, who pops on here a lot, she likes to email because she wants to get it in writing. And you know what I found in my email the other day? I was cleaning out my email last night, and I had actually emailed Back to Nature about those chocolate chip cookies. And so I actually had their processing info in writing, which is probably why I used the cookies, not regularly, but that is, I didn't even remember that I had done that. So maybe like keeping a journal of contacting companies, and if you did it by email or phone call, and you know, maybe calling twice or 3 times isn't a bad idea. And things always change too at the factories. So just some notes to take down, man. It's crazy out there. But anyways, I wanted to show you what we picked up at the store today. It's going to be really quick. I don't feel great. I'm cold. I just came in. I'm doing this really fast, and I've got my coat on still. So I'm happy to see you guys on here, and I hope that we have some good, helpful new ideas for you today. First of all, we went to Hy-Vee, and I like to grab, I don't know a lot about this company. I like to grab their, in the health market, the Full Circle chips. So these are their kettle chips, and then we actually do have success with their barbecue. I stopped giving Miles the Lay's barbecue because they went to like a hotter formula, and it just seems like I can't even hardly tolerate them. They're super spicy, and I just don't like all that spice on something for his milk allergy. So we kind of stopped buying the Lay's barbecue for him and have gone to picking up these. I don't know, is Full Circle like a, I don't know if it's like the Hy-Vee organic or if that is a real company. Sorry, I'm showing my laymanship here. I don't totally know. But anyways, it's called Full Circle. I think it's probably like a national company. Graham asked if we could get coconut flakes. So the boys like to put this in their 3 o'clock trail mix. We have had success with this company. I know that I've looked at different coconuts. I have not called this company, but sometimes you will see that they are processed in a plant with milk or nuts. So coconut is not just a given that it's going to be from a safe place, but this is the brand. Once it's called Let's Do Organic, and once we had luck with that, that's the one that I often buy. Again, they like that in trail mix, and maybe it'll make some fun Christmas treats here this week. We have company coming tonight, some little kids, and I never know if they're going to like a fancy dinner, so we grabbed our tried and true chicken nuggets and fries. So Tyson chicken, you want to check the labels because some of the varieties may have milk. I don't know. We just get a couple different kinds, but these contain wheat. So we just started doing this batter dipped instead of the real crumbly coating, and these are pretty yummy. I kind of like these better than the classic ones. But they are batter dipped chicken breast tenders, and Miles eats them safely. Check labels for yourself. Can't say that enough, especially in light of everything that's happened recently with the different recalls. So then we get the Ore-Ida French fries. These contain, let's see, potato, vegetable oil, sunflower, cottonseed, soybean, salt, dextrose, some ingredients that I can't pronounce, but we've used those for years and years and years, no problem. I've got a grand finale here, so stay put. It'll be just a second. I found a couple of new things. Miles asked for chocolate Daya cheesecake. So our store actually has all of the flavors, and I don't think that he's had the chocolate yet. He's had the regular, and they have strawberry, and they have chocolate, and I can't remember if there's a fourth one, but he asked for chocolate this time. It's about $8. This is really, really good. I'm not even like a cheesecake person. I definitely don't like dairy-free cheese, and this is really good. So he's excited about his cake. While I have that, there's something I put in the refrigerator that I forgot. Hold on one second. Oh, goodness. Okay, I've shown some of this to you guys before. We are doing the silk yogurt, so Miles grabbed more of that. We haven't had a problem with it, but some people have. So we do the silk soy yogurt for Miles right now. We grabbed Daya's. I haven't used this since they got new packaging, but this is their cheddar wedge. I guess it's not really a wedge anymore. Now they call it a block. So it used to be a wedge, now it's a block. And this is the stuff that I say, I haven't had it in their new packaging, but I'd say it tastes like Cheese Whiz. And so, hi Jennifer, be sure to ask your stores to carry this stuff. Don't you guys ever check out and they say, did you find everything you need? And I'm actually the person that says, no, I didn't. And then the cashier looks at me like completely stumped, like, oh, well, do you want me to do something about that? So anyways, I am the one who says I did not find everything I need, and then I go to the front desk and ask if they can stock certain things. But our Hy-Vee is actually really good. I haven't had to ask for this stuff. And then if you find like a local health food store, like they're really, really good about carrying the different companies. So anyway, this is the Daya. The picture shows it in cubes, but it's actually one big block. So I have a couple of things that we're going to do with this. One is I need to make a dinner called a horseshoe, and I will share with you guys what that is later. We're going to make a cheese sauce with it. And then the other thing, I can't remember why else I needed this. Oh, for a soup, to shred up on the top of a soup. Normally I would buy the Daya shreds, but they were out of the cheddar, so I got the block. I have asked management. They just don't have a high enough request. Jennifer, one thing you can do is tell them that you'd be willing to buy the whole case. And so some of this stuff can be frozen. I know Daya's shreds can be frozen. I don't know about yogurts, but if you find something that can be frozen, or some friends that would share a case with you, sometimes if you are willing to buy the whole case, I know our health food store, they'll give us 10% off if we buy a whole case. So that is something you might want to think about too, especially like the products that just sit on the shelf with a long shelf life, the non-perishables. That would be something that you could get a whole case for. And usually a case is like 12 things. It's not like you're getting 100 boxes of something. So ask about a case too and see if that helps. We grabbed more of the Applegate pepperoni that is fun for homemade pizzas, which we do on bagels, we do on tortillas. We used to do them on pitas when I could find dairy-free pitas. I haven't looked for a while, so but these are great for homemade quick pizzas and also to eat on crackers, like a little sandwich. I bought more of our Hormel lunch meat. I got ham and salami. I've shown you guys this before. Some of the things that you might find kind of fun is my husband is way more adventurous at finding new products than I am, and he has found a frozen pie. So my husband loves pie, and I don't like making pie. So he was determined to make pie happen at our house. And so this Marie Callender's, a couple of the different pies. This is raspberry pie, and it says that it only contains wheat, and Miles has safely eaten this. Check labels, make sure you're comfortable with it yourself. I think it's crazy that we found frozen pie, but my husband thinks it's like awesome. So as long as he's home to eat it with Miles to make sure everything's good to go, I won't complain. And then here's some fun stuff. So hold on to your seats. Have you guys ever, this was on like the end cap at the grocery store. It caught my eye. And it is home free cookies. I've never tried these, never seen them. So Miles has not had these yet. So check the labels and call the company if you want to. Hi, Cheryl. But on the box, actually, okay, you guys, I didn't see this until just now. As the mom of a child with food allergies and as a clinical psychologist, I know how important it is for people with special diets to be able to enjoy treats. I especially wanted it to be easy to include everyone when serving food at social occasions, where a sweet treat is often part of the fun. So I created these cookies to be delicious and inclusive. Home-free treats are also bursting with whole grain goodness. Imagine every serving of cookie deliciously provides more than half a serving of whole grain. Awesome. So by Jill Robbins, Home Free is a certified woman-owned business. And the front of it says gluten, so hard to get it on here, and it's backwards anyways, but gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, nut-free, peanut-free, no artificial anything, no rice or soy, non-GMO, vegan, kosher, whole grain, allergy-friendly, winter fresh. So these are chocolate mint, and the allergy information, this is what I did read in the store, was made on shared lines with soy lecithin, made in dedicated facility, containing no peanuts, tree nuts, eggs, dairy, casein, fish, crustaceans, mollusks, shellfish, wheat, gluten, sesame, mustard seeds, celery, sulfur dioxide, sulfites, or lupin. We carefully source ingredients and test for peanut, almond, egg, milk, and gluten proteins. So as we are learning with all of these recalls, there are lots of different things to take into consideration when we buy products. So is it a dedicated line or is it a dedicated facility? Even if it is a dedicated something or other, are they getting third-party ingredients from somebody else that may be in a factory with not dedicated lines or a facility? So they actually are covering that the factory is a dedicated facility. They do have shared lines with soy, and they carefully source ingredients from third parties, and that they test. This is another part that can be happening in factories, is they do test for peanut, almond, egg, milk, and gluten proteins, probably in the third-party ingredients. So, man, being a part of that Back to Nature recall, I mean, I read things and see statements, but there's like so many facets to how to make a safe product for us. And wow, is it cool to see all of this stuff covered, all of this information covered in these treats. So these are called Home Free. I don't know that they're hard to find. I have no idea. I got them at Hy-Vee on an end cap, and hopefully they're easy to find. If not, we will look on Amazon and make sure that you guys know that they're on there. But these are holiday mint, but hold on to your seats because there's more. They also have ginger snap. I know, you guys, this is, if you could all be applauding right now, I can hear it. I can hear it. So these are ginger snap mini cookies. Same statements on everything. I'm trying to think of the ingredients that you guys would ask me about, like pea or something like that. I don't see anything. Tapioca, molasses, cinnamon, cream of tartar, cloves, rosemary, xanthan gum. My father-in-law can't do xanthan gum, so, you know, there are things that some are just really random ingredients that people can't have, but you guys will want to check these out. And did I just see an organic? Yeah, non-GMO project, so that's on there too. And are you guys ready? There's one more. I bought all of them. These are, this might be our most exciting video ever because this labeling is like stellar, unheard of, right? Keep us posted on how they taste. I know, Cheryl. They have to taste good, right? With all these labels on it. Like, that's sort of important too. So we will. Miles will try these when Jeff gets home because that is our rule. So we will be having a cookie fest tonight. And one more. These are sugar cookies. There you go. And they do say, all these boxes say that they're mini cookies. So my boys will probably eat 10 of them. But same ingredients. Also over here in the on the side, it's certified vegan, certified gluten-free. That's great for some of us too. And then the little K symbol is on there as well. Let me see, are all of these like that? Yep, they all have that little thing. I mean, seriously, only a food allergy mom would go through the process of labeling this well. Can I get an amen on that? Only a food allergy mom would do that, seriously. So whoever she is, I'm gonna have to email her after we try those and tell her that we love her. All right, one more thing for you guys. I had a great friend. It is Jessica over at Smarter Each Day is her blog. She is also a milk allergy mom. We hung out at a blogging conference together and worried about our boys together and checked on each other and checked in with each other a lot. And she messaged me about the whole Earth Balance recall, and we were tossing around some thoughts and concerns and who could get a hold of them sooner. And she is the one who mentioned to me, have you guys heard of Melt? This is another dairy-free butter that she told me about, and I actually saw it at Hy-Vee, and